Dear friends, today we'll be starting with the topic of programmed I/O details and input-output commands. Now, why programmed I/O detail is being required? Because it is a method of transferring data between the CPU and a peripheral, such as a network adapter, or it may be a storage device also. Each item transferred is initiated by an instruction in the program involving the CPU for each and every transaction. Now you are aware that CPU is involved because CPU consists of ALU and the system buses, which is consisting of address bus, data bus, and the control buses.
Now, what do you understand by programmed I/O? Now, CPU, as we are aware, has the direct control over the input and output devices. Now, what are the different functions the CPU is performing when it is controlling the I/O devices? It is sensing the status, whether the device is busy or a new operation can be performed. What are the different read and write operations which can be done, and how the data is getting transferred on which address line, which data line, and how the data is getting controlled also. CPU waits for I/O module to complete the different sort of operations. Now, what do you mean by different sort of operations? CPU also checks if the device are free and multitasking is possible, so that the I/O module can complete the different sort of operation, and it also checks if there is a wastage of CPU time in waiting for a particular data to get released, which we mainly calls a waste CPU time. Now, this mainly happens when the instructions are being given by the CPU, and if the processing time of the I/O devices is very high, then we mainly consider the term as waste of CPU time. Input output occurs under the direction, and it occurs under direct and continuous control of the program requesting the I/O operation. Now, when such operations are taking place, the data are exchanged between the processor and the I/O module. The data is exchanged. The processor executes a program that gives direct control to the I/O operation, including sensing of the devices. After sensing, it is mainly the read or the write operation, and which command is used for transferring the data. CPU also waits until I/O operation is completed before it can perform the other task also. So here mainly CPU forms a list of priority. So all the tasks are performed in the form of priority, and accordingly it may be a FIFO or it may be a LIFO. FIFO means first in first out or last in first out, so that each and every task is being addressed and it is all being given the priority to be performed. Now, what are the different I/O commands that are being present into the system? Control. It is used to activate a peripheral and tell it what to do. For example, a magnetic tape unit may be instructed to rewind or to move forward one record. These commands are tailored to a particular type of peripheral device. Now, this is one example where magnetic tape, what you're using, can be either moved towards forward or it can be moved towards backward. Similarly, the second command comes as test. It is used to test various status conditions associated with the I/O module and its peripherals, various status conditions. The processor will want to know that the peripheral of interest is powered on and available for us. It will also want to know if most recent IO operation is completed and if any errors have occurred. Now, suppose that if you're performing a continuous operation of a particular signal or a particular query, now that query gets stored into the buffer memory. The execution time is very, very high. Now, but during some operation, if there is some error occurring during that phase, it means that the CPU will check if the errors that have taken place are continuously occurring, and it will check the IO operations which are already linked with it. Then you have read. It will cause the IO module to obtain an item of data to peripheral and place it in an internal buffer. The processor can then obtain the data item by requesting that the IO module place onto the data bus. Now, what do you understand by write operation? This will cause the IO module to take an item. It may be in the form of word, it may be in the form of byte from the data bus and then transfer the data into the peripheral.